You ever saw the movie Jerry Maguire, the catchphrase,
Love that.
show me the money? Well, the Saints are showing star receiver Chris Olave the money.
Yeah, one of my favorite movies out there, Travers. WDSU Sports Director Fletcher Macbull is breaking down the big contract extension here. Fletcher?
That's right. The Saints and Chris Olave, his representatives, have been negotiating this deal. It is done. Chris Olave will be a Saint for a very long time, and he is going to be very well paid. Drafted in the first round out of Ohio State in 2022, Chris Olave has been the Saints' #1 wide receiver. While he's dealt with some injuries, specifically several concussions, last season he looked like one of the best players in the NFL at his position, and now he is being paid like it. Chris Olave will get a 4-year deal worth $133 million, $90 million fully guaranteed. We did the quick math for you. If you're wondering, that is $33 million a year is an annual salary, making him one of the 5 highest paid receivers in the NFL. Again, Chris Olave has never made the Pro Bowl or All-Pro team, but he has the potential to do so. And when Tyler Shuck took over at quarterback at the end of last season, Olave really surged. He is definitely wide receiver 1 and someone who will help Tyler Shuck and this young team this season. And now he is getting paid like a true superstar. As for day 2 of Saints training camp, let's go to sports anchor Sharif Ishak at the team facility in Metairie.
Surprise, surprise, another hot and steamy practice. It was the first chance for the Houdat Nation to check out the 2026 Saints, and during practice, cornerback Kool-Aid McKinstry kind of rolled his ankle. Kellen Moore saying he is just fine, and the offense working a lot on the run game and red zone. And during red zone drills, Tyler Shuck threw a couple touchdown passes, and once upon a time, you know who else was very good in the red zone? Taysom Hill, who had 9 very successful seasons in a black and gold uniform. He just wrote a very heartfelt goodbye message to the team and the city. Remember, he is the only guy in NFL history to have 1,000 passing yards, 1,000 rushing yards, and 1,000 receiving yards. Certainly a unique player that is respected by everyone, especially his now former teammates in the locker room.
It's been such a blessing to everybody in the community, but really a blessing to me as well. Just the way that he went about his day. And even just the little things about him not knowing where he's going to be at, the start of the week, he's like, man, I'm going to be a receiver, I'm going to be a tight end or quarterback, but he never complained. And that's one of the things that I've always valued about his character is that he never complained. He just did what he was supposed to do. And he came out and he did his job. And that's one of the things that you can kind of carry about life is that it didn't matter to him. He just wanted to get the job done, selfless. Did everything 110.
He's had so much success in this community, playing for the Saints, and the impact he's had on this community has been awesome. And he's a guy that a lot of our guys can look to as an example of, growing in the NFL and finding roles and finding opportunities. And everyone's for the last few years been chasing, let's find the next Taysom, and there's really just one Taysom.
And it didn't take that long to pass on the number 7 jersey worn by Taysom Hill. It is now donned by backup quarterback Hunter Deckers. Kellen Moore saying he doesn't decide who gets to wear which number. In Metairie, Sharif Ishak, WDSU News.